Hello everybody, and this is 4-Star here. We are back with another episode of the Madden 2004 Jets franchise here, and we are staring right at the wild card here. But before we go to the wild card, of course, we're gonna be looking at the awards and the stats here. But these are our wild card matchups: Bills at the Bengals, Saints and Rams, Patriots, Jaguars, and Seahawks Buccaneers. This should be a fun one. Of course, we are at our bye as well as the Chargers for the AFC, and the Bears and the Redskins are waiting at their turn for the NFC. So let's get right into the stats for the year, and let's see who won the MVP and the awards. Alrighty, so for MVP of the NFL, we have Chad Pennington once again taking his rightful spot as MVP. This season, he had 4,247 yards, 46 touchdowns, one better than his 2004 campaign, 28 INTs, not too great, but we had the same amount the last MVP year. He had 58% completion percentage, and he had 302 completions. What a year for him, and he had a 92 rating, almost the same average as he had in 2004. So congratulations to Chad Pennington. He also won the AFC MVP, and the NFC MVP went to Marshall Faulk. Offensive Player of the Year also goes to Marshall Faulk here. The AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Chad Pennington, and Marshall Faulk will win the NFC Offensive Player of the Year. The NFL and NFC Defensive Player of the Year is Chris Claiborne, and the AFC Defensive Player of the Year is Eric Barton. But Blake Manson, he wins the Offensive Rookie of the Year for the NFC and the NFL, and Gary Robinson wins the Offensive Rookie of the Year for the AFC. The NFL and the AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Ernie Brown. He had 14 sacks and 2 forced fumbles this season. And the NFC goes to Rock Johnson. Shout out to Rock. I don't even know how this guy got this amazing name, but he has 7 sacks and an INT. As I believe the Falcons are in the playoffs. They might not be, but congratulations to him. Best QB in the NFL goes to Chad Pennington, and the AFC as well, and then the NFC goes to Brett Favre. The NFL and the NFC best running back of the year goes to Marshall Faulk, and the best running back for the AFC goes to LaDainian Tomlinson. Best wide receiver in the NFL and the AFC goes to Santana Moss with 14 touchdowns and 1,000 yards. Right behind him was Wayne Corbett, and then the NFC, Isaac Bruce earns that title with 12 touchdowns and 1,100 yards. Best O lineman once again goes to Jason Fabimi. I believe this is his 4th year winning it in a row. And then the NFC is Trey Thomas. Best D lineman goes to Santonio Thomas here. He had 13 sacks this year. And on the AFC side, it was Ernie Brown who won Defensive Rookie of the Year already, and he ends up earning the best D line for the AFC as well. For the NFL's best linebacker, it goes to Warwick Holman, and on the AFC side, it goes to Eric Barton. Best DB, we conquer it, as Aaron Beasley with his 12 INTs and 3 return for touchdowns gives him the NFL and AFC Best DB award. And on the NFC side, you have Roy Williams. He wins the Best Defensive Back award with 7 INTs this year. On the NFL side, the best kicker goes to Martin Gramatica and Adam Vinatieri for the AFC side. And for the best coach, it goes to Herm Edwards, who wins the NFL and the AFC Best Coach Award, and Mike Martz wins the Best Coach Award for the NFC. So an amazing year for us this year. We end up with a couple awards here. Got Best DB award from Aaron Beasley, got the MVP for Chad Pennington. So let's take a look at who is going to take us on and who advanced in this wild card round. Look at this, Cincinnati with a unprecedented 4th quarter here. We got to take a look here at the box score, 38-20. Cincinnati is going and advancing to the divisional round, probably taking us on. But let's take a look at this 4th quarter. I mean, what a quarter. Carson Palmer getting a touchdown. He got a passing touchdown there. Another passing touchdown. This time he got it from Peter Ward. Neil Racker scores, and then it was 3 passing touchdowns. So what a day from Carson Palmer. We got to take a look at his stats. 5 touchdowns, 3 picks. He was really slinging it. Drew Bledsoe, 0-1, 19-30 for 164 yards. Carson Palmer having a hell of a legacy game here. Corey Dillon, only 37 yards. They got it done through the air, and Chad Johnson was the man to do it. 3 receiving touchdowns. Kelly Washington with a touchdown, and Peter Ward all with a touchdown. Congratulations to Cincinnati. They're advancing to the next round. So New Orleans giving St. Louis a scare here, but they end up winning this one 31-21. It was just too much of an amount to come back on. 21 unanswered in the fourth here. A valiant effort by New Orleans, but Kurt Warner and the gang are advancing to the divisional round once again. 2 touchdowns from him. Marshall Faulk getting a touchdown. Jonathan Martin, even the backup, getting a touchdown here today. St. Louis advancing once again to the divisional round. So no problems here from the Patriots. They end up winning this one 35-13. Tom Brady with an amazing game here today. 23 of 42, 387 yards, and 4 touchdowns here. He's having one hell of a season. Anthony Davis with a touchdown. He ended up getting a rushing touchdown. Deion Branch with 2 receiving touchdowns. Bethel Johnson and Snoop Minnis, of course, the regular suspects, all getting touchdowns here today. And a 100-yard game for both Deion Branch and Bethel Johnson. What a game, as they're probably going to be taking on the Chargers for the next round here at 12-5 this season. And then here for this finale here in this first round, the Buccaneers stopped the Seattle's offense here, only giving up 13 points. They win this one 17-13 behind the back of Timmy Chang, who got 173 yards. But it was Quincy Wilson who got the touchdown here. And it looks like the only offensive touchdown here today. So we're going to scroll all the way down to the defense and see who got an interception or something. Looks like Rudd, either Rudd or Warren Sapp returned something for 6. But I'm going to say that Rudd got a pick 6 there. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers advancing to that second round once again. So here we are. We have to take on the Bengals here. A little bit of an easier round than probably the Bills, but we cannot underestimate Carson Palmer and those Bengals. They're probably going to be the ones to really have a young team, and they've had Chad Johnson here just run amok this season. He's been one of the most proficient receivers all year here. The Buccaneers take on the Bears here. That should be a good one. Brett Favre taking on the Bucs. He's always had a hard time with the Bucs in his career, especially in those early 2000s. The Patriots and the Chargers, I mean, what a matchup here. That is definitely something to watch out for. And then the Rams taking on the Redskins. The Redskins winning the division. They ended up getting that second seed. They've been riddled with injuries, so hopefully they're good to go. But now we take on the Bengals here in the divisional round, so let's get right into it. Alrighty, folks, we got some playoff football here, and it's an unexpected group in the Bengals here, who I believe won the division, and it's all because of this guy Carson Palmer. But you can't forget about his main guy Chad Johnson here, who has basically, I don't know how he didn't get best wide receiver award. Honestly, I mean, he was pretty much by far the best and the only wide receiver. So that's going to be the strategy today. Stopping 85 and stopping Carson Palmer from getting those big plays. So here they go. They get the ball here in the first half, and they give it to Gibson, their fullback, who gets about a 7-yard gain. So it's going to be 2nd down and 3 here for Carson. Palmer throws this one to a diving Ocho Cinco, but he can't hold on to it, so it's going to be a 3rd down. And this is another thing we have to stop Corey Dillon, as he just spins the shoes out of John McGraw. He had to run 15 yards just to catch up to the tackle. But look at Corey Dillon here. We're trying to break tackles, but we're there for the stop. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 this time. But they're going to keep giving it to Corey Dillon, and we're going to keep stopping them. That was John Abraham with a big TFL on that play, and it makes it a 3rd and 11. So here we go, 3rd down and 11 here. Palmer tries to throw this one, but it gets tipped away at the line, so we get the ball here, and a great start to our defense here in our first possession. But now the offense has to capitalize here. 2nd down and 1. Curtis Martin just destroying. Was that Dwayne Robertson? I don't think it was. Shout out Dwayne Robertson. This is his revenge game. This is his 2nd time playing this since we traded him, I believe, back in season 2. So here comes Scary Terry, and look at Scary Terry Jackson just running over the free safety, I believe, and getting that 1st down. So a nice little cameo appearance from him there, and then Wayne Corbett getting a nice grab to get the 1st down. He was beat up by a linebacker there. So here comes Pennington once again. We try to throw it to Corbett again, but we threw it a little bit too late. late. He got carried out of bounds, and he dropped it anyway. Second down, we can't get anything there with Curtis Martin on that left hash. So here we go, third down here, and we try to thread the needle with Santana Moss, and we get it somehow. Usually that is a interception 9 times out of 10, but we got the lucky draw here today, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 here. So Pennington under pressure here, and he gets sacked by Pollock. Let me tell you something, this guy was everywhere. Look at Dwayne Robertson. You haven't been doing anything all season, and then you're going to get involved in that one. But look at him again. Look at Pollock just getting in there, but Edwards with the awareness enough to get that bounce catch there. So here we go, third down, and we throw a dot right to Wayne Corbett and add on a face mask penalty. So we go for it here. We say we get an extra yard. We might as well give it to our goal line merchant, Curtis Martin, and we make a statement here in the playoffs. We try to make a statement here, giving us 8 points instead of 7. But look at Corey Dillon taking out our 2 best defensive players to get a nice 10-yard gain. Second down in inches. Carson Palmer going to get this one right to Kelly Washington. Gets the first down there. New set of downs here for Corey Dillon. Gets a 3-yard gain on that one. Second down and 7 here with only 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Corey Dillon gets another 3.5-yard gain. Let me tell you something. This team right here, even though the AFC North was weak, this team is feisty. They have one hell of an offense, and I don't know how they didn't get more than 10 wins this season. This team is really, really good. So second down and 9 here for Palmer, and almost picked off by Aaron Beasley. The DB of the year, should have been Defensive Player of the Year with 12 INTs. I mean, come on, this is Night Train Lane numbers here. And as we get some pressure on Carson Palmer, he almost throws another pick here. Pennington here. Now we're pinned down inside our own 10-yard line here. Curtis Martin is not going to make it better. Pollock with another TFL. He has been a thorn on our side here. And now it's 3rd and 12. We go with a shotgun here. I find Curtis Martin wide open, but we get sacked for a safety by Smith. And when I tell you Curtis Martin was wide open for the deep ball, I wanted to sling that ball to him so badly. And look at Chad Johnson with the early game struggles here. I mean, he was the guy that beat. Great TFL there by Childress. He was the guy that beat, but now, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but Kelly Washington is going to fulfill that role very, very nicely, getting that nice clutch 3rd down catch there. We get a nice TFL there by Corey Webster, even though it's still 2nd and 10. But here comes Corey Dillon with another TFL, this time by Sean Ellis. And you can see the frustration in Corey Dillon's eyes here. He does not like it when he does not pass that line of scrimmage. I don't think any halfback would like that, as they would just go for a short pass here to get Neil Rackers in range, and he boots this one through. And now it is an odd-ass score. This is the oddest score I've ever seen. 8-5. I mean, is this 1910 or what? I don't know what this is, but here we go. Pennington throws a wide open Moss, and he gets the first down there. We are almost crossing the 50 here as we are inching towards that 2-minute warning. Here comes Pennington right to Moss again on an under route. He gets it on an under drag route. High snap here. Pennington feeling the pressure, and he throws it right to Hudson, one of their star corners, and he gets the grab there for an INT. So now we are in the danger zone here as they get the ball here nearing the 2-minute warning. So here comes Corey Dillon. They're just going to keep feeding it to him until he's successful. He's had some good runs here in this game. Now it's 3rd and inches, and why not give it to Corey Dillon again? He gets about a 3-yard gain, and now they're going into their 2-minute offense, and this one gets tipped away by Aaron Beasley. 2nd down and 10 here for Palmer. Nice pocket here, but it gets in and out kinda for Chad Johnson. Still doesn't have a catch yet, but I tell you who does have a catch: Aaron Schobel, getting that big first down here. He is going to the Pro Bowl. Didn't know that until I checked, but nice sack there by Brinson Buckner. 2nd down and 14 here. They rush the ball, throws it to Corey Dillon, and that's another TFL, this time Donnie Abraham. 3rd down and 14, and they're going to go with their bailout merchant, Aaron Schobel. I don't know why he keeps getting open. I don't know how he keeps getting open, but he's getting open. So they call the typical 1-minute timeout. Thank you, CPU. And look at Corey Dillon running a man over. That's the Marcus Ware. And I'll tell you what, DeMarcus was not getting any development this year. I'm telling you. But look at the dot there by, and this is what I'm talking about. The dots by Carson Palmer, and a score there to take the lead. And now we're going into our 1 minute offense. Wayne Corbett with the grab, first down. Here comes Chad Pennington again this time. And I had Wayne Corbett wide open, but Musha Muhammad gets the grab and then mystically gets up and calls a timeout. So great awareness by him. We do give it to Wayne Corbett here to get the first down. We call another timeout. So we only have one left. Here comes Pennington under pressure, and we have a wide open Jonathan Carter, but he doesn't want to be great. I don't know why he doesn't want to be great. He has the best speed out of anybody, but I tell you who wants to be great. Santana Moss with a clutch grab here on third down. 1st and 10. We throw this one to Wayne Corbett, and it's a risky throw there. Gets tipped away, thankfully. 2nd down and 10 here, and Wayne Corbett is wide open there. He gets the grab, and I decided with only 9 seconds left, we're going to let him celebrate. We're going to call a timeout with about 2 seconds left, and then we kick a field goal. Nick Brown here boots this one through, and we will take the 1-point deficit. It's better than losing by 4. And we go into halftime with a little bit of momentum, and we get the ball back here in the second half. So I say it's a win-win. Pennington here, and once again, Pollock. I don't know what's up with this guy. Never heard of him. I know he got drafted by them 2 seasons ago, but this guy Pollock is crazy, and we throw a rope on third down right to Wayne Corbett there for the first. Play action fake here. We give it to Santana Moss. He holds on to it, and he gets about an 8-yard gain. So 3rd down and 2 here. And we give it to Moss again on the short route. He gets the first down there. But like I said, 47 Pollock, he's been giving us a hard time, and he's going to continue to give us a hard time. And I mean, this is a great team here. Just great defense. They have a pretty good defense, great offense, and like I said before, they should have won more than 10 games this season. But here we go. Braylon Edwards making an appearance, getting a grab there. I've been trying to give it to him all day, but he's been dropping the ball. But this time he holds on to it, takes a big hit from the safety, but he gets another grab and a first down, as you can see there. And look at Curtis Martin. This time getting a run, breaks 2 tackles, and that was the hardest earned 4 yards he's ever gotten. So 2nd down and 7 here. Here we go, giving it to Scary Terry, and Dwayne Robinson finally getting a tackle, finally getting himself involved. But we have Santana Moss there on a break, and he gets the grab and scores for us to take back the lead. And then John Madden telling us to go for 2, so why not? It's going to be a 7-point game. We give it to Santana Moss on the curl route, and there we go. Back at a 7-point game again. So here goes Carson Palmer here, and he gets absolutely slapped there by Sean Ellis. This has never been a 7-point game because we went for 2 the first time. So this is the first time it's been a 7-point game. 3rd down and 8 here. Carson Palmer dropping back, throws this one to Corey Dillon, but look at J.R. Brown hawking him down. You can't get nothing on us, buddy. And I know it's been a struggle for Corey Dillon. I know he's been getting some good runs, but he hasn't broken anything past 10 yards. So that's got to be frustrating for a running back there as Braylon Edwards drops the ball on a risky throw. 3rd down and 5. We give it to Anthony Beck. He breaks a tackle and gets a first down. Yeah, great job and great hands. Clutch plays by some clutch players here today. Curtis Martin still trying to get some yards. We get him about 3 yards on that play. 2nd down and 8 here. Pennington, clean pocket, but it's going to get tipped away there. Intended for Wayne Corbett here. 3rd down and 8. We take a blitz, but Curtis Martin is there, and he barely gets the first down here. And I'm surprised that they didn't challenge this one, but it was the end of the quarter, and 51 hawking him down. That's Hardy right there. He did not fall for that play action fake at all. He took it, and he just ran with it. And that's a big TFL there. Curtis Martin going to get a run to get those yards back. It's about, I think he got about a 6-yard gain. Yes, he did. 3rd down and 8 here. Pennington looking, can't find anyone, so he's just going to dump this one off to BJ Askew. Why not? Like I said, we're trying to play safe here. It's the playoffs. We're not trying to get bounced out by an 8-8 team. We kick the field goal, and we go up by 10. So here we go, 12-22 here in the 4th, and a great TFL there by Ed Reed. And as you can see, again, the frustration by Corey Dillon. High snap here for Carson Palmer, but it doesn't matter. He gives it to Chad Johnson, who finally got a catch here. But it's going to be 3rd down and 4 here. Palmer looking, and he's giving it to his bailout merchant again, Aaron Schobel. He's got more receiving yards than Chad Johnson. And another TFL there. I believe they counted as a TFL for Brenson Buckner. But Chad Johnson gets him out of it with a beautiful clutch catch there. 12 of 20 here for Palmer. And he's going to make it 13 of 21 there from Kelly Washington getting a grab here. And here comes Corey Dillon now. He's going to make his way to the outside, trying to bounce back inside, but he only gets about 2 yards there. I skip ahead to a 1st and 10. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there, but Corey Dillon's just going to run his butt ahead. That was the biggest run he had all day. A little 12, 13-yard run there. Incompletion there from Chad Johnson. Can't hold on to it, but it doesn't matter. Kelly is going to get the grab there. The backup tight end going to get the grab for the touchdown. And now it is a 3-point game. So here we are trying to pass the ball here. And I know what you're saying, 4-star, I swear to God, if you mess this game up, trust me, guys. You got to trust me. But Pollock, man. Pollock is making it difficult today. Pollock is making it very, very difficult. 3rd down. I'm just going to safely run the ball here with Curtis Martin. He gets a nice little 5-yard gain. We punt the ball back to them. I trust my defense, and why not? 1st and 10 here, and this is why. Sean Ellis with a big sack there to make it 2nd down at 16. Under 2 minutes to go here. Palmer, clean pocket, throws it and almost picked off, and that was going to be a pick 6 from Donnie Abraham. You could tell he was so excited he wanted to go back for 6. 3rd down and 16 here. They give it to Chad Johnson, and he gets those yards back. So it's going to be 4th down and 10 here. Pretty much the last chance here. Palmer looking, gets a strip sack. I don't know who that was. 32. That was Dexter Reed with the strip sack. Brenson Buckner picks it up, and now all we got to do is run the clock. And we get out of here with a victory. 2nd down and 5 here. Curtis Martin gets the block from, of course, the Pro Bowl fullback, BJ Askew. And we got out of here with a 3-point victory. Like I said before, this was a tough team to beat, but we beat them. And we are getting out of here with a victory, and we are going to the AFC Championship game. As you can see there, Chad Pennington, 228 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yes, he got a pick, but 73% completion percentage. And this should have went to Brenson Buckner. I ain't going to lie. Brenson Buckner, he had some great plays. Dexter Reed with a strip sack. Who would have thought? Santana Moss, 80 yards. Wayne Corbett, 80 yards, and touchdowns from both of them. And Jonathan Carter, I don't know why he doesn't want to be great, man. But you can see a plethora of TFLs today. 3 sacks today. Dexter Reed, Brenson Buckner, and Sean Ellis. And not to mention, Dexter Reed got the strip sack as well. So he gets a forced fumble as well. Shout out to Dexter Reed. That's going to help his development very, very well. Hopefully it does, if they don't go by stats. But that is the episode here, guys. A little bit of a shorter one here, but we get the victory. We're going to the AFC Championship game. Hope to see you there, and we're gonna see the results for the divisional games in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Of course, we're gonna have the NFC Championship. We're gonna spectate the NFC Championship game, and then we're gonna play the AFC Championship game. So let's see who goes into the next Super Bowl. I believe it's Super Bowl 41. Yes, Super Bowl 41. So please stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.